Hello, Aries. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for being here today to watch your October 2022 tarot reading. Now, I just want to explain before we start why I have white and pink on my table today. Following the birthstone colors for each of the months during the year 2022. So for October, I have white to represent opal, and I have this pink cloth to represent the pink tourmaline, which is a rare stone, and probably why you don't see too many people born in October wearing that one as their birthstone, but it is a beautiful stone. I also want to do a shout out to any Libras and Scorpios who are also watching this video because maybe they have a significant other that they would like to know about, or a friend that they're watching the video for. So for those of you Libras and Scorpios born in October, happy birthday to you. Okay, let's go ahead and start, Aries, by looking for that overarching energy card, which already jumped out, and it is the leopard. Wow. Oh, such a beautiful leopard. I love the colors. It's all about challenge and growth, Aries. So dealing with challenges and growing at personal growth, just learning lessons, right? That's what it feels like to me looking at this card for you. Okay, let's find out what your your influencing energies are, which is reverse Knight of Cups. These are the different feelings, thoughts, emotions, passions that are going to affect your decision making and maybe even actions or reactions during the month. So this is your overarching energy. That's going to be kind of affecting a lot of things. The influencing energies that are also going to affect some of the day-to-day stuff. So we have here the Emperor. Oh, wow, that just flew out. We have Four of Swords. Okay, anything else? One more. This is reverse Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is what I see for you for influencing energies. With the reverse Knight of Cups, it looks like you're going to be moving or traveling into October or starting your October with a little bit of moodiness, maybe, Aries. For some of you, it's moodiness. For some of you, you've gotten some bad news, which I believe has to do with a partner or a friend or someone close, that the news they gave you was kind of concerning. So it's kind of heartbreaking in a way, but not necessarily like breaking up with someone. That's what I'm sensing with this. It's more of like, it's kind of a sad news or news that really concerns you because it's about someone you care about. So you're entering the month with this kind of information and this kind of emotion. The Emperor is all about wanting to stay in control. So you're going to be handling, it looks like, a lot of things throughout the month by taking charge of it, not allowing your emotions to get in the way. At least that's your desire. Now, with the Four of Swords, there's going to be a moment, a situation in the month where you may need to have some me time in order to recuperate, okay, from whatever challenges that you had during the day. And here with the reverse Nine of Swords, the good news is you're not allowing things to keep you up at night, and you're reaching out, and you're learning how to cope with some situations that might be quite challenging for you. And I see this as like maybe some work challenges, as but you're not letting it keep you up at night. You're staying positive and confident, like the Emperor, to resolve these. Okay, so let's see what your month's gonna look like. So we need some cards for the first week. We have Page of Pentacles, beginning of the second week. Okay, so, oh, this one's first. So we have Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, and Nine of Swords, but upright. And then let's see what else we have. We have Two of Swords. Something really on your mind, Aries. Let's see, we have all these swords. Wheel of Fortune. What else do we have for Aries? We have Queen of Wands, the Tower. Wow, quite a bit of cards. Five of Cups, Star, and its exact amount too. Page of Wands and the Fool. Wow, some major transformations going on here with all these major arcana cards. So we've got the Wheel, the Tower, the Star, and the Fool. So you've got four here, and also you have one as an influencing energy. It's a very powerful energy. Okay, so Aries, this is how you start your first week. With the Page of Pentacles, this is what I call a research card. You're doing your research, you're looking at great ways to invest. Excuse me. Side hustles, different options or opportunities with regard to growing wealth and securing your future and creating some financial stability or financial growth for you and your family. Now here with the Two of Swords, what I see here is that you have a very difficult decision to make, Aries. You know, I kind of remember seeing this card come up quite a bit for you, Aries. You always, I shouldn't say always, but it seems like there's been a lot of times when you've been faced with some very difficult decisions. You're a very strong character because, or personality, because you are able to get through a lot of these. But this is what meets you, greets you in the very beginning of the month, is a very complex decision or situation where you have to make a decision. And I believe that it's an emotional decision, even though you're addressing it from a logical standpoint, mentally. It's an emotional decision because you're concerned that it may cause some regret if you're not able to handle this decision in a way that doesn't cause any kind of emotional disruption for you and for the person or persons that might be affected by this decision. Now, with the Ace of Swords, I see you gaining more clarity because you've been thinking about this a lot. So this phase kind of is not a very long phase here, which is good. It's for a very short period of time. And you quickly step up and start looking at things logically and really focusing on what concerns you, and you're gaining some clarity. There's also some conflict here, though, I get from this card. You're gaining some new ideas, but you also feel conflicted, and I believe it has to do with this dilemma here, this problem that you have. The good news is good luck comes your way. With the Wheel of Fortune, things change up. The direction changes. I don't see where you've made the decision, but I'm getting that it's implied a decision was made, and it worked out. And so the Wheel of Fortune turns and miracles happen for you. Wonderful things happen for you with the Star. Also with the Star, this could also mean that there is an Aquarius who helps you get through some or sort through some other things that were bothering you, or processes that you were trying to work on. This feels more like I know we've got some major arcana cards here, but right now it kind of feels like this is everyday stuff for you. You know, this is like regular stuff that's happening. So it doesn't feel like October is this huge, unexpected or surprising change. It's more of there's different small things happening, different, I shouldn't say small, but it just seems like your regular mode of ops. Okay, so tough decisions, working through them, things working out, that kind of stuff. It seems like your typical cycle, Aries, which is a compliment because most people would not find this as a good norm. they would see it as an absolute challenge if they had to go through this all the time. But for you, it seems like it's just really a norm. This is what I'm sensing. And then, so with the stars, there also could be an Aquarius that's involved in some of this stuff that you're working on. But for the most part, for most of you, this is definitely just some wonderful things happening, coming your way, and just some nice surprises. Things are working out. Now we have here with the Six of Swords, some of you might be relocating, and some of you just thinking about it. Oh, wow, I'm sorry, just moved the camera. Sorry for that little shake up there, little earthquake. Camera earthquake. So anywho, some of you are thinking about moving. It may not be necessarily moving to another home or another state or another country, but it could be just simply moving to another office. But it is definitely a relocation of choice. So it's something that you are personally choosing to do. For some of you, you're just still thinking about it, okay? And some of you are actually going to be moving around this time frame in the 3rd week. Wow, look at you, Aries. Coming back from this right here, this feeling, this emotional distress and sadness, to just taking charge, getting totally passionate and energized and excited and just confidence, just exuding so much confidence, and also looking attractive, very attractive, because all of this confidence and take charge energy and passion is turning heads, Aries. So don't be surprised if people notice, okay? Just kind of heads up. Now here with the Page of Swords, I call this the fact-finding card. This is all about trying to discover the truth of things. So I just see this more as a fact finder for you. With the Page of Swords, you're just kind of curious about some things and looking them up. Like, oh, I wonder how this works. Google, let's Google it. Kind of situation, because it just seems like it's not a strong feeling that I have. That this is like, sometimes when this card shows up, it's because somebody was done wrong, somebody was hurt, and so they're trying to figure out why. But in your case, I feel like it's more of curiosity. So here now with the Nine of Swords, there are things that do keep you up at night. You wanted to come in with the energy of having strength and power, and you have shown that. You have done that, Aries. Okay, for the 3 weeks of the month. Now you come into the 4th week of the month, and there must be something that kind of came up from out of nowhere. This is what I feel like. It's not something you thought of or anticipated. It was like a surprise. So it came up and you're worried about it, and what happens is you get another surprise with the Tower, a sudden shakeup. Something big happens. Okay, this is a big event, and I think you kind of got a little bit of a heads up about it and you were worried about it, but you have already prepared for this because you had the heads up, and that's why you were up at night worrying about it, because you kind of saw this coming. But what's unexpected are the domino effects of this huge change, this huge shakeup. Now this could be I feel like if this has to do with work, somebody just laid something on you. All of a sudden, last minute, hey, we need this, and we need it by this time, and this is the deadline, da da da. And someone before had already told you, hey, Sue or John or whatever. I just heard that, they're planning on doing this. So you kind of had a little bit of a heads up, but you had no idea how big or how much effort or what other things would come into play. And so this kind of is very disruptive for you, but you handle it because look at the Fool here. The Fool is moving on to a new journey, an exciting new journey that you will be looking forward to. So there's some big change. Maybe there's a huge promotion, but you were required to complete some kind of project or something before that. Oh, I forgot to mention. So if it's family that's involved, then, it'll feel like it's disruptive to your normal day because there's a lot of things you'll have to take care of all of a sudden that you didn't expect to have to take care of. All right, but like I said, you come out well. You start on a new journey. This changes some things for you. If it's a promotion, that changes things for you. Start on a new journey. If this is something that has to do with the family that they kind of pulled you into, then that changes the journey for you. Let's see if we can get some additional information or some clarification for you, Aries. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. All right. Oh, wow, nothing's jumping out. Okay, there we go. The Emperor. Okay, emphasis, Emperor. So you handle this with grace, courage, and strength, and calm and practicality. So there you go. I think you're going to do really well with that, Aries. Let's see what else we have for you. We have Death, which is, I talked about this new journey. So this all looks like it's all happening here in the last part of the month where there's a rebirth. So you're going to end a certain phase in your life at this point and start a new normal for you. Okay, there will be a new normal for you. And we have Seven of Cups. So many options, so many opportunities. A lot of opportunities are going to be available to you. Your most difficult challenge will be making a choice. And that could be part of this, but I have a feeling it's more like this. I'm just like, yeah, drawn to this section of the month. So the 4th week. All right, so let me see what kind of guidance we can get for you, Aries. What kind of guidance can we give Aries? Let me give Aries guidance. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. Upheaval. Doing I say this is like a shock. So this guidance goes with this time period. Upheaval is all about reminding us that you don't have to do it alone or go through it alone. There's family, there's co-workers, depending on what the situation is. There's always someone you can turn to help you weather the storm or to get through the storm. So that's what this card is about. And then memory. With memory, I'm going to put this right here with this decision making and this regret or feelings of regret or worried that you'll have to make a regret or you'll regret a decision. Is that with memory, a lot of times there's an exaggeration of what we remember. We either remember it being worse than it really was or better than it really was. And so if you're making decisions or taking actions based on the memory, it could cause you to make a decision you otherwise would have made had you seen that memory for what it really was, right? Hope that makes sense. So if you remember it correctly, you probably would have went differently with your decision. So that's what this is saying. First, sort it out. What is it that you're thinking about? How do you remember it? And is that truly the way it actually happened before you make your decision. Also with this memory card, it's about staying in the present. So maybe what happened in the past worked out, but now that person or that opportunity or that service is no longer available, or it has changed. And so the results could be different if you use that service or person, or go to that person again for the same thing. So that's what this card is saying. So examine, check your facts, check the accuracy of your memory, and before making any final decisions, and also stay in the present. See what is truly an opportunity today if you're using the past as a reference for making a decision for today. Okay? And resilience is all about, again, I put this right here where it might be a moment of just emotional challenge, that you have the ability within you to find your inner strength. You have inner strength. All of us have inner strength. It's just sometimes when we're feeling down, or things just seem to be all against us, or things are not working out, we forget that we have that inner strength, or we don't think about it as being there. So this card is a reminder that you do have it. Okay. I'm going to also pull from this angel cards here at Oracle, and also an Oracle deck, to kind of give us some spiritual guidance. Okay. So let's see what we have here for you, Aries. Let's see if we get any angels. Oh, here we go. We have Archangel Ariel, and its golden calcite is the corresponding gemstone for this energy and this guidance. It says, do you feel like you are fulfilling your soul's purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts, and radiate your excellence. Oh, it's just beautiful. I'm going to also pull from this card, which is a really new deck, from one of my sweet nieces who gave me this deck. So let's see what we have for you as last words of inspiring words for the day. All right, I'm just going to kind of flip these around, and whoa, well, that one fell out. So, oh, there's two. Okay, so we have here, stay humble, know within that you are amazing. Let the world find out by your actions without you having to say a word. And here it says, turn your face toward the sun and welcome the day. These are beautiful. So stay humble, let someone else brag about you, and concentrate on the warmth and the gratitude and all the wonderful things that are in your life, Aries. That is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it interesting in some way, shape, or form. And if you did, please be sure to like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe before you go, and return for your November reading. Until next time, please take care, and best wishes to you always. Bye now.